Bob. The Delahaye family is so grateful to have known you and have worked with you. And our fondest memories are especially around the mission trip and what an amazing leader you were for those young adults as you took them to different places and showed them how to connect with others and be a wonderful giving spirit in this world. I am forever grateful for that.
Bob, my favorite memories with you are when you hosted discussion group for my friends and I. And I so much admired how you would encourage conversation and listen to all my thoughts and opinions as a young adult with a very open mind. And that I'm forever grateful for, so thank you.
Bob, I'm not joking when I say I was literally talking to some of the friends that I made in youth group just last week about how much of a wonderful, inclusive and caring environment you built there in our youth group, and that meant a lot to myself and to, I know, many others.
Thanks, Bob.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you so much. Love you.
Love you.
Hey Bob, Gus here. Congratulations on the retirement. You know, I don't think I've ever met someone as nice, genuine, and as cool as you are. And, you know, a trait that I take from you is that you're able to connect with anybody from any background. And it's something that I try to live by. If I'm half as good as you are, it'd be a blessing. So thanks so much for your leadership, your kindness, and, you know, the memories that I have are lasting from those mission trips, New Mexico, Jamaica, and Kentucky. You know, I think one of them that sticks out is when you and I bought Hawaiian shirts off the Jamaican lady, and on the car ride back, we sat in the truck and just ate some sugar cane, just, you know, talked about life. And like I said, it's a trait that you can connect with anybody, and I really try to live by. So thank you so much. You're probably arguably the coolest guy I ever met, you know, especially in the Tricon community. No offense to Nick Bruning, but I hope all is well. Enjoy the retirement, and take care, Bob. Appreciate you.
Bob, thank you so much, for all the laughter and support and unforgettable experiences that you've helped give me over these last several years, and for all you've done for youth group and Seekers and Tricon. I think anyone would agree that you have such a special and warm and welcoming presence wherever you are, and it always made going to any of these things, these trips, or going to youth group or whatever it was, just so much better. And it felt, I think, especially going through high school and middle school, there's always those stressful days, and then we get to the youth group, and having you there was very hard not to have a smile on your face. So I'm very appreciative for all you've done. I really look forward to hearing what you have for the next chapter, and we will definitely miss you. Thank you, Bob.
Hey, Bob. Tricon's going to miss you. You have always been such a cohesive force there, helping people understand each other and just meet each other. And I don't know, some of my favorite memories with you are from the youth group service trips, whether it was working construction or playing games or just chatting, or one particular instance where we had an impromptu lesson in a rental van on how to find peace when you're surrounded by bad drivers. So I feel like I've learned a lot from you, and Tricon will not be the same without you. Thank you for everything.
Hey Bob, I just wanted to thank you for all of the years that you've been there for me and helped me grow as a person. You've made an incredible impact on my life, and I wouldn't be the person that I am today if it wasn't for you. I'm so glad that I got to be in your care group my senior year on that mission trip. I'll always remember that trip and all the fun times we had. And thank you so much for everything that you've done for me and everybody else around here. I hope that we can keep in touch.
Hi Bob, congratulations on your retirement. I just wanted to share how thankful I am for everything you've done for the youth group over the years. My favorite memory is probably the sunrise Easter service on the Grand Canyon. I don't think any of us will ever forget how amazing that experience was, especially being able to hear your words in such a beautiful space. I am forever grateful for how welcoming you were to everyone's beliefs, and I really believe that created such a positive space for everyone, both in the youth group and on the mission trips. I'm sad to see you go, but again, I'm so thankful for everything you've done for us.
Hi Bob, and congratulations on your retirement. Ever since I was a little kid leaving services early for Sunday school, I've always felt you had a special way of making each person feel seen, heard, and welcomed in the Tricon community. Your teaching had an especially profound impact on my growth when I had you as a care group leader on my first mission trip to West Virginia. Your warmth and wisdom was exactly what I needed as a shy freshman in high school. When I felt pressure to change to make others more comfortable, you shared the insight that good leaders do not always have the loudest voices. And when you encouraged me to share out in front of the whole youth group, I felt empowered to raise my voice and felt the support of you, the youth group, and the entire church behind me. I still return to these teachings years later when I feel unsure of myself, and I'll always carry the quiet confidence that you inspired in my heart. For that and so much more, I can't thank you enough. Warmest wishes.
Hi Bob, it's Naomi and Ella, and we just wanted to say congratulations on your retirement, and we just wanted to say that we just really appreciate the sense of community that you built in Tricon and your openness and making everyone feel accepted. So yeah, we hope you have a relaxing next chapter of your life, and
thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
The thing that I appreciate the most about Bob Brown would definitely have to be that throughout my days in church school and youth group, and especially on mission trips, was just the fact that, you know, of course he made an environment where everyone felt welcome and included and felt like they could thrive. But he went above and beyond that and really went out of his way to create personal relationships with every single person on, you know, you're talking about at a given time, every single grade, you know, over to 50 people on a mission trip, and he is going out of his way to make sure that he has a moment with every single person there, and if they're going through anything, he's going to support them, no matter what their background, no matter what their beliefs are. Bob Brown cares about you. We love you, Bob. Thank you for everything you've done for Tricon.
Hi, Bob. I just wanted to say that you've been a wonderful mentor and friend to me and so many other people over the years, especially all of us in youth group. More than anyone else, you have an amazing ability to meet the number of questioning believers in Tricon's youth where they stand, without judgment, and provide guidance and support in finding a place and a faith that is right for them. I've been extremely lucky to be a youth member, a search committee member, and a congregant during your time at Tricon. From all those experiences, and from getting to know you as a friend, I can sincerely say that I'm a better person for it. Thank you so much for all you've given to the church, and well wishes for whatever your next adventure might be. You'll be sorely missed.
Congratulations, Bob, on your retirement. We really appreciate all you've done for us and everyone else in the youth group. You really made our time special there.
Yeah, and we have so many fond memories with you. It's hard to just choose one. But one of our favorites was when we were in high school and went on the mission trip to New Mexico, and that's actually where we met. Bob was our care group leader, and so many good memories on that trip, but one of our favorites is being in the van all together as a care group and singing along to different songs.
Yeah, but our favorite will be when you marry us this summer. So congrats, Bob. Congrats on an amazing career. Enjoy retirement.
Congrats, Bob.
Bob, your presence made Tricon a very special place. You were someone that was always very easy to talk to, and your warmth and laughter really gave me such joy. So thank you so much for being such a great influence on my life. I've loved getting to know you the last couple of years, and I wish you the best in your future. Thank you so much.
Bob, it is hard to explain how much the Bogers care, love, and respect you in a short video. But this feeble attempt to do that, to explain what you've done for Tricon Church, for the town of Concord, for me as an individual, and for my entire family is quite the task. But please know, and this is something you would often say, is it all gets down to kind of caring and love. You do such a good job of sharing that, explaining that, and being that. You will be dramatically missed from Tricon. You have made a significant impact in the church, in my life, in Addison's life, in Penn's life, and in Lindsay's life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is yet a chapter, and I look forward to reading and being part of the future chapters of your life. Much love from all the Bogers. Take care.
Bob, thank you for your spiritual leadership of the Anchor Group. We could always count on you to tie our discussions back to biblical teachings and to gently support us in our evolving spiritual journeys. I particularly remember the Anchor Group retreats, where you brought so much passion and love to those gatherings of the men of Tricon. And the services you led at the end of each weekend, where you serve communion, are particularly cherished because they were so spiritually intense and frankly create memories that will last a lifetime. Bob, thank you for being such a great friend.
Hi, Bob. It's Polly Meyer, and I don't know where to begin. First, I want to say that all 6 of us Meyers are really going to miss you. You have been a huge part of our Tricon years and Tricon experience. We have come to really love Tricon, and that a big part of that is because of you. You have welcomed us and others in a way that just makes us all feel loved and heard. I notice whether you're talking to a little child or to an adult, you always really give all your attention and make each person feel that you are there for them and you love them and you support them. And that means a lot. My older 3 boys, Ben, Cooper, and Griffin, have all been lucky enough to go through confirmation and youth group while you've been at Tricon, and that was a huge reason why they loved the program. And I'm so grateful that you were part of it while they were there. And we are just so grateful to have had a spiritual leader who is so compassionate and so kind and thoughtful and loving. And we are really going to miss you. Thank you for everything. We look forward to hearing what the next chapter holds for you. And we look forward to staying in touch. Lots of love.
Hey, Bob. Congratulations on your retirement. I really enjoyed those times we had sitting in your office and having a chat. Best of luck.
There's so much to like about Bob Brown that there aren't enough words to express how much Bob means to me and my family, but I'll give it a try. Bob has been a friend, mentor, and pastor to us all. His kindness, love, humor, and passion are contagious. He shaped my life forever. Over the years, our conversations and interactions have always been insightful, rational, and enriching, as well as often humorous. Knowing Bob has made me a better person. I am forever grateful to call Bob my friend. Fortunately, we'll have many, many more years ahead of us to share on life's journey. Love you, Bob.
But one in particular is when we won an item in the Mission Trip raffle, the fundraising raffle, and it was dinner and a movie at Bob's house. And so we came over and Evie wanted to watch Inside Out. So we had a great dinner with Natalie and Bob. It was a lot of fun. And then we went downstairs to the movie theater and we watched Inside Out. And it was just a really delightful evening.
So I think I have 3 memories of Bob that I want to focus on. I mean, actually, I've got a zillion memories of Bob. But the one I guess I want to focus on 3. One is the early days of Anchor Group, which were so exciting and adventurous and uplifting. It was just a great, great time, essentially. My second memory that I want to mention briefly is our visit this past summer to Chibega Island to visit Bob and Natalie. And I'll just also want to say I'm glad I bicycled there, which was so much fun too. And then my third memory just happened last week when the 4 of us went out to dinner, namely Bob, Greg Howes, Paul Mahoney, and me at Woods Hill Table in West Concord. And we talked about some very serious stuff, and we also got very silly and had a lot of fun, and we did a lot of laughing. And so that evening had just a little bit of everything, actually.
And I really appreciate, Bob, the way that you have been there for our family through the years in all kinds of ways and all kinds of situations. Thank you. And I also want to thank you for the things that you've done to bring people close and into the church. And I thank you for what the inspiration that has brought me in and brought me closer and closer to God through TriCon. And one example is the blessing of the animals. That was your idea that you came to the deacons with, and you did the spark that let us go on with it and make it happen. And it was great fun, and I think it was outreach to our community and just bringing everyone in closer to God.
And Bob, I would say for me, what I appreciate so much about you is the wisdom that you have shared and the gentle way you have been with me and my family on spiritual matters, and with me on spiritual matters as my journey has evolved over time. And I would say kind of one of my lasting feelings really is that it just seems the more I'm around you, or the more I think about you, the more I feel inspired spiritually and otherwise. And we wish you the best, and we look forward to an evolving relationship with you over time.
Thank you.
Hi, Bob. Thank you so much for all the memories over the years from the Clark family.
I would say my favorite memory of Bob is the sunrise service my sophomore year of high school in the Grand Canyon. Super magical, super fun.
And I would say I always remember, going to service growing up, and Bob would say all the young people come down to the front and what fun it was.
And I love just how you impacted and worked with all the kids through the youth group and the programs, and then just enjoying getting to know you and all the different services and kind of just what you do. So thank you very much.
Thanks, Bob.
Thank you.
Hi, Bob. We heard that we could give you a testimonial on film, but it needed to be fairly short. And wow, we'd like to be talking for a few hours about all the ways that you've helped the Campbell family, young and old. I guess I'll start with Caroline and Grace in terms of what a presence you were during their teen years. The mission trips and youth group were the most formative part of all of their high school years. Your sermons have been inspirational. Your reflections as well. Your kind and caring manner have been a balm during this tumultuous time that we've been through with COVID and happenings in the world.
Yeah, Bob, I have so many positive and wonderful memories, and some of them that stand out are our times with Anchor Group and on the retreats to Connecticut, and Cape Cod and Highland Lodge. Your talents as a minister really shown in all that you did with the men in the church and the small group ministries, and it's just been a wonderful ride. I'm so grateful that your leadership emerged when we needed it desperately back at the start of your senior minister tenure, and we will miss you a lot, and we wish you just the very best always.
And I have to add a PS. During these last weeks, how helpful you were in terms of Roger's decline and passing. It really meant a lot to our family that you were there with us on that journey.
Wish you the best, love you, and we'll be in touch. Bye.
Hey, Bob. Do you remember that mega church experience that we had at 51 Walden? For months, we worshiped in a theater while the organ was repaired and the sanctuary renovated. You brought all of yourself to that experience. You helped transform that stage and that auditorium into sacred space. You had a hand in everything, with your great team, of course, but you knew sound, you knew lighting, you knew production, visuals, because you brought all that stuff from your former life. Isn't it great how God uses everything? You were also, one of the stagehands. You did all the scut work. You set up chairs, you schlepped stuff back and forth across the street. But that's you. You pour yourself out. But most of all, Bob, you did what you always do. You brought the love of God and the exemplary life of Jesus into all of it. It was one of the many times that TriCon proved that the church is not confined to a building. It is a community that gathers in love anywhere. I'm so glad that we've been friends and colleagues for lots of years. And I'm glad that I have a remembrance of you and Natalie right out my front door. Thank you for sharing plants from the remarkable garden that you have created in Maynard. That's another sacred space. God bless you in the next phase of your life. May it be filled with health and happiness and love and gardens.
Bob, you have been foundational to my whole relationship to TriCon. You think about church and you think about traditions and dogma and hymns, and you just add in such a layer of humanity and laughter and irreverence and joy. I've never met anybody that could be both a guide and a participant so seamlessly. So when you are giving a sermon, it feels like you're both in the audience with us listening at the same time that you're actually speaking words that are so true to you, and just you create such a humanity around you and just a natural curiosity about all of us and all of our journeys, and have so much to share about your own journey that you just create a fabric that is very compelling. I, for one, like to wrap around my shoulders and keep with me during the week. And I just want to say thank you for sharing so much of yourself with us. You've changed all of us forever. Certainly changed my family and my kids and me. And I am beyond grateful and love you tons. Good luck in the next chapter. I can't wait to join you on some new adventures. Love you.
Thank you, Bob, for everything you've done for us and the whole Tricon community. Happy retirement. We love you, Bob.
Hi, Bob. It's Sam and Kate here. We're wishing you a very happy retirement as you change gears. I know you're hoping to build a house on an island, so anytime you want some advice about that, I am more than willing to tell you about the pains and turmoils of building on an island and offer any advice that I possibly can. We're delighted to think back on your years at Tricon and all the great works that you did. Well done, our good and faithful servant.
Happy retirement to you and Natalie. Sending lots of great wishes. So I wrote down something that I wanted to say. From one island builder to another, always know the wind direction and the tide chart. Wishing you good weather, smooth supply chains, and the grace of God.
Thanks for all you've done, Bob. It's been a tremendous ride. Take care. We love you.
We're waiting for the book.
Hi, Bob. I want to say congratulations. And what I appreciate most about you is your ability to bring out the best in whomever you are working with. It's especially notable with the various clergy, and there have been many that you have been paired up with. And it's also true about the staff, and it's also true about the lay people. You're an active listener, and there is no such thing as a bad idea in Bob Brown's book, which I think is really beneficial to the whole community. So thank you for all you've done for Tricon, and I'm excited for you and your next chapter.
When I think about you, Bob, I think of such generosity and sensitivity. You were so kind to me, and I remember you reached out to me with you extended a friendly hand. I think that you sensed that I needed it, and I didn't think I did. Or maybe somehow I knew I did, but I thought I had everyone fooled that I needed no help. And you saw through that and looked out for me, reached out to me, and connected me with other people in our congregation, and just gave me a little bit more community when I needed it, and I didn't know I needed it. I applaud that kind of sensitivity. It's obviously made you so great at what you do. But it made a huge difference to me. In fact, I don't think I ever got a chance to thank you directly. So thank you very much. I won't be the only person, I'm sure, to be telling you that you made a huge difference to them, and that it's deeply appreciated, and that kind of generosity and sensitivity is so admirable and so helpful. And I wish you a very happy retirement. Thank you for all that you've done, for the wonderful spirit that you brought to the church and to all of us. And I wish you the very best.
Congratulations on your retirement, Bob. It's been so much fun to work with you. We worked together at South Acton Congregational Church and at Tricon. Thank you so much for helping me to become the minister, the pastor that I am. We worked together at South Acton Congregational Church, learning how to run a small church and small groups. And I think my favorite memory at Tricon is Christmas Eve, the 4 services, and also working with you and you introducing me to Cara Brindisi to learn how much music can really be part of the service. Thank you for that, for all of your love and support and guidance. Congratulations.
Hi, Bob. Just wanted to say thank you for all that you've done for us. You guided the church. That took over at a difficult time, I think, and guided us through the Exodus, the COVID crisis, and now you're about to embark on a new phase in your life. I know a little about changes in life, but I think you're going to be fine, and I'm grateful to know you. Thank you.
And Bob, we're really going to miss you. We appreciate everything that you've done. Our children grew up loving Tri-Con and really feeling connected to you and all the work that you did with the youth group. So Tri-Con is a second home for them, and they feel very grounded and connected because of you. So thank you so much for everything that you did.
My favorite memory of Bob, Christmas Eve 5 or 6 years ago, we were at the 8 o'clock service, and Bob was leading us through the story, and he got off track and I think jumped ahead, skipped a few paragraphs, and there was some nervousness in the pews, and out of nowhere, Bob admitted he was lost and then found his spot, and I won't do it justice, but he had the funniest line. He never broke his cadence. He never lost his cool or his composure, and it just lightened the mood. And it was a great moment in the church. It was just there was a lot of laughter, and it was a tribute to Bob, and it really was just a special moment. What I'll miss about him, my conversations with Bob. As I continue to explore my faith, I can't think of anyone who's probably been more important to me in that regard, in terms of his sermons, one-on-one conversations, anchor group, committee meetings, discussion groups. Bob has just meant so much to me. And I remember last year we were preparing for the Lenten groups, and we were talking about redemption, and Bob sent an email to the committee. And in his simple email, he just encapsulated exactly what the point we're trying to make. And he just did it in such a simple and easy to understand way. And that's been so important to me, and I will really miss that. And Bob, all the best on the next chapter in your life, and look forward to staying in touch. Cheers.
Hi, Bob. This is Allison Lord. Hope you're doing well. I wanted to just send you a message to say how much you'll be missed, I know, by the community you have given so much to these past several years. I also wanted to say thank you for all of your love, your devotion and support to my mother and my family over the years, in particular to Nancy and to me in my mother's illness. I know you made such a huge difference in my mother's life, and she really enjoyed working with you and considered you a friend as well. So thank you. I wish you happiness, good health, and that you're able to spend a lot more time with your family and enjoy these coming years. Okay, be well. Take care.
Hi, Bob. I enjoy your sermon so much, and you were so good at Dad's funeral. And I hope you have a good retirement. And enjoy yourself.
Hi, Bob. Congratulations on your retirement.
We're so excited for you as you take this next step, and we wish you and Natalie and the whole family many wonderful adventures together.
This is a special year for you and for us, because 2023 marks 40 years since you were the best man at our wedding. And now, 40 years later, we're all here to celebrate.
All our love and best of luck.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. I'm not ashamed to say, I hope it always will stay this way. My hat is off. Won't you stand up and take a bow? Thank you for being a friend. We wanna thank you. Thank you for being a friend. We wanna thank you. Thank you for being a friend. We wanna thank you. Thank you for being a friend. We wanna thank you.
Good luck in your next chapter, Bob.
We love you, man.
Hey, Bob. Happy retirement. Aside from an amazing talent,
for encouraging others, dare I say, cajoling others into some leadership positions. You've been a huge support to me in that regard, in all my roles. You've taken such a beautifully creative approach to church, and I've really loved it, from the way ashes are given out, to the small groups, to baptisms. I personally loved the small groups and the Sunday services, the first Sunday services that we used to do. You curated a really rich 40-minute service that was so meaningful. You've brought a much deeper understanding to my faith and a belief in God for me. Thank you. We're really going to miss you. And thinking maybe you might need to come back.
You know, I just can't believe we didn't put these kneelers in sooner. Oh, hi, Bob. Good to see you. Things are going great. A couple of changes, nothing major. We added some in-house advertising. This has really just been fantastic. Just completely shored up the finances. And, you know, people, they've had a lot of, they're getting used to it. You know, people just loved that Blessing the Animal service. It was such a great success. And we decided, you know, why not do it more often? So now we do it, you know, from time to, from period, you know, we do it every Sunday now. Oh, technology. We added 6 drones inside the sanctuary. It's really enhanced the online, worship experience. And even people at the service itself have told me that, what else is new? We got a new minister. It's great. The people, they've really thought. Well, he's got a lot of good ideas, you know. Ed, could you dock the drones? We're just about ready to start the service. Okay, Rob, would you open the doors and let everyone in? There's no one here. No one? You looked? Not even Jeff? People run late, you know, it's not leap year, is it? Daylight savings time? Well, Bob, in all seriousness, thank you for everything. Thanks for your ministry. Thanks for your friendship. Thanks for your guidance. I truly feel blessed to have had you in my family for all of these years. And I wish you and Natalie nothing but joy and happiness in all of the experiences you have ahead of you. Thank you. Well, time to get back to work. Excuse me, sir, would you listen to my sermon?
Yeah, we're really just here for the blessings.
I understand. You seem like a good boy. Would you listen to my sermon?
We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it, y'all.
Bob, there are few personalities that could invite so much silliness into church. Thank you for everything you do for all of us, for inviting so much of yourself into this amazing group of people that you have helped craft and shape, and left such a unbelievable legacy for all of us. We love you.
Bob, I really don't have the words to express my feelings about how much I'm going to miss you. I'm so grateful that you have been here all these years, and you have been such an inspiration to me, to Sandy, to our family. I can't even express it in words. God bless you.
Thanks, Bob.